Guten Abend unseren deutschsprachigen Freunden. Herzlich willkommen zum neuen Vlog für Journey to the Chateau.
Bonjour à tous et bienvenue à Journey to the Chateau.
And of course now in English to everyone else. Welcome to Journey to the Chateau, and we're giving you an update this week of what's going on with our house and showings and never a dull moment. So here's a little update from what happened since last Wednesday. So Thursday we had the photographer here. It was great. Mm-hmm. And our realtor has a representative who is taking care of the sellers. And Nikki is fantastic. So they both were here. They took pictures. And so there were actually quite a few, but it took about 2 hours. And the pictures are amazing. Really? So then Friday, there were people who wanted to see the house before it was even listed.
Right. Yeah, and of course you already get feedback, about people who come and see the house. So we already know what some of the feedback was from the people who were here on Friday. So interestingly, sometimes maybe it's better for people to wait instead of wasting time coming all the way here from wherever they came from and their realtor's time in order to have a comment like it's too modern, because it's a mid-century modern house, so it's going to be modern.
If they would have just waited a day, they could have seen, okay, it's not our style.
Right.
Fine. Then we had one couple who came here, and they must be from the broken hip capital of the world, because we have only 4 step downs in this entire house, so that's 3 of them are step down from the floor, and on the first floor, to the patios, and 1 is from our main floor to the family room.
Right.
And well, they couldn't do any steps. So again, if you would have just waited a day, however, it was everyone said, "Oh, love the house."
Right.
It's better than people saying, "Good Lord, this was butt ugly." So,
do I have to edit that? I don't know.
Butt ugly?
No.
Well, it's a budding rose, and it turns out to be
bud,
ugly.
Bud. Okay.
Whatever.
Bud.
So it's really interesting. Then on Sunday we had a showing, which was really fascinating. They were here for an hour and 10 minutes.
Right, yeah.
And so we wanted to go to our next door neighbors. We hit the end of our driveway. We ran into, good Lord, am I allowed to say names? I can only say first name.
Yeah, first names.
Shari and Tom. And so it was like, we hadn't talked to them since last fall. So we just got out of the car, just put it on the next to the road, and we live on a dead end. So everyone here has between 2 and 5 acres. So this is
right.
Very few houses, very big lots. So we had a great conversation with them. Then Sabine and Paul came, and from
another one of our neighbors.
Yes,
right?
They came. Thank you. Back from there.
Like they know who that is.
Of course.
Okay.
Everyone should be psychic, right? No, sorry. Yes. So wonderful neighbors again, and we have fantastic neighbors here. And so we were chatting, and then our next door neighbors walked their collies, and so we were all standing there, and everyone was going, "Holy!" They're moving in. So no, they didn't. So they. Of course, typical millennial couple.
Right.
And I'm sorry, there are plenty of millennials who are not like that, but it's 3.5 acres, about 6,000 square feet. Mm-hmm. And they finally, after days of deliberation, figured out that might be too much house for them.
Right. Right.
Come on,
that might
funny.
Be too much maintenance with the property and the house, so,
And you don't know that before you buy it?
If we can do that, I'm sure that a millennial can do that, so...
Well,
anyway.
That is a good question.
Yeah.
Can they? I mean, I don't know. I know, we know plenty of oh my God, why can't I say millennials? What's wrong with me? And I swear, this is my first wine of the day. So that's not the excuse. Maybe I'm just brain fried. And yesterday, which was also very funny.
So we had a nice day yesterday outside. The
gorgeous.
weather was beautiful, so we were out quite early.
Yep.
Doing lots of work out in the yard. We've got, I had to do fixing some landscape lighting. Patrick was doing some things with blowing leaves. We had lots of, gardens that need to start getting cleaned up and stuff, and so we were working outside. And we spent quite a lot of time doing a lot of work outside yesterday.
That's true.
Yes, and then we found out that...
well, hold on. We cleaned the entire house again.
Well, yes, again, because we didn't tell them yet that there was another appointment.
Another showing.
So, in case you don't know, what's a little bit different than maybe in the past has been that everything is done with messaging. So, if there is a showing on a house, we basically get
The request.
a text message saying somebody wants to see your house. It's from the realtor. There is somebody who wants to see the house, and they want to see it, today at 4 p.m. or something like that.
Right.
So we have had problems with every once in a while we got a couple that said somebody wants to see your house, can they see it in 15 minutes?
No.
And no.
That was that couple on Sunday.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
but anyway, so we had done all this work during the day, and we knew that later in the afternoon, it was in the evening actually, it was at
6 p.m.
6 o'clock. We knew that there was somebody coming by for a showing, and so we got all this yard work done, and then we had to come back inside, and then we started doing all the prep work for preparing the house for a showing.
Vacuum everything, washing the floors yet again, because
Right.
we do that every time before someone comes here.
And at 5:45, we get a text message.
Oops.
They canceled.
We were on the way out, get in the car to go over to our neighbor's house.
Yes,
And
we already had all the dogs in their crates. They'd been fed. Everything had been completely prepared. All the lights had been turned on. Everything was ready for showing, and we were on our way out the door, and we got a text message that the people just canceled.
It's lovely. And so I just, oh good Lord, we were both mad.
Yeah.
Now, our realtor reached out or Nikki reached out to this realtor and said, that's not funny. And it really isn't. It takes about 3 hours to get this all just show ready so that the house looks actually like it does in the photos. That's what we would expect.
Right.
And that poor guy, he was deeply sorry, but it was potential buyers who just say, I don't feel like it. And inconsiderate people you find them on every continent,
Well-
every age group.
Yeah. There seems to be an abundance in the United States, though.
No, I think they come. It's the same percentage everywhere.
Maybe, but yeah.
Maybe we attract them more than other people. Anyway, so it has been interesting, and
Today, we actually had 2 more showings that we prepared.
yes,
for.
one was an hour, one was over an hour.
Right.
And here's me, Billy Stupid. So we always try in early spring. Yesterday was actually a warm day, so that's when ticks say, "Hey, let me eat you" to our dogs or any mammal. So I did spray cedar oil because that repels. This is what our dogs think about.
They
cedar
heard you
oil.
talking about them, is
Yeah.
what that was.
So I sprayed everything with cedar oil, and it is a very musky scent. And the comment was, your house really, not the house, but the dog room really smells like dogs. Which, yes, our dogs don't have much of a smell, but yeah, that was my bad because it being warm, I don't want to pull ticks off the dog. So, and this is all natural, so we figured let's do it. That was stupid of me. So
Right.
here we go. Yet another
Lesson learned.
Yes.
Right.
Learning experience. Has learning taken place, as one of my professors always used to say after each class. So, this is where we are. The house is on the market for 4 days.
Right.
And so let's see. Fingers crossed.
Right. And what we want to share with you is we want to show you that we want to show you the slideshow that our realtor has put together, so you can see what it is that people see when they're looking at our listing.
And it is true. Looking at the pictures, and we worked long hours to get just the last minuscule things redone. So all the trim, I repainted basically all the trim. And we had 2 rooms where there were like 3-4 feet missing here and there because it wasn't that important to us, but it's important when you want to sell. So we did all of that, and it was, painting a hallway here, a hallway there, and so it was just cosmetic stuff that needed to be done because everything else we did years ago. And here we are yet again. We did that before. We are ready to move on, and finally the house is done. And we're saying, okay, we're ready. The one thing I know with the Chateau that we won't get to anytime soon is to say, oh, we're done. There's nothing more that needs to be done.
That's true.
I mean, that's like a decade-long process.
Right.
And designing gardens, and now that we can't plant boxwood in France because they die, because what is that, a fungus and a moth, right? Both? Something
I'm
like
not
that.
sure.
So there is there are multiple boxwood killers out there. My parents had a beautiful boxwood garden. They basically had to take all of them out because they died in Germany. So it's going around Europe, and I don't even know how people at Viandry sleep at night with having these amazing miles of hedges, knowing they might die on them. So trying to figure out what else we can do, and just to have like these mind exercises to not go bonkers. But we can't wait to have another family moving into this house because we love this house. That's not the question for us, but we need to move on, and we hope that the right family will find this house and love this house as much as we have.
Right. So, like I said before, here it is. Here is the video of our listing for our house.
Have fun. So this concludes our video for this week. As we said before, we won't be able to do vlogs like we have been for a little while, but thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, please give us the thumbs up, the like button. It does help us a lot, and we hope you enjoyed this.
Bonne journée!
Goodbye, auf Wiedersehen!
If you enjoyed this video, please use the like feature to let us know. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our Journey to the Chateau YouTube channel if you would like to see more. Once you've subscribed, you can tap the notification bell in order to ring it, which will allow you to receive all notifications from our channel. Thank you.